Number 4 me is for death.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm not surprised that 2020 was a challenging year. But
Well,
on the bright side,
supposedly, this is something that someone else pointed out is that every 20 years is when something happens, or every 100 years, give or take.
Oh yeah, cycles of
around,
history. Oof, that can make you very depressed if you start reading into those too closely.
Yep.
yeah, you also have the Chinese horoscope when every time, like 2020 was the year of the rat. And every time the year rat comes around, a new pandemic
It's the
or
Great
big
Plague.
sickness comes around.
Yeah, someone in China must have been paying attention to that because it's like, oh, 2020, let's make a virus.
Oh, what year is it this year? Is it don't tell me it's bad. No, there isn't a bad, is there? Jumanji! Oh, please stop. Please make it stop now.
I got freaking fireworks going off.
Yeah, all over my edition too. It sounds like 4th of July all over again, which is very festive this year because everyone was retaliating. Okay, horoscope. What year is the current year?
Okay, I'm hoping that's fireworks because kind of almost sounds like gunfire a little.
The best fireworks do. That's the great trade-off of fireworks. It's the year of the ox. Oof. Steak season. This is the year of consuming consuming the what's the scientific name? Bovid. Consume the bovids.
The bovine.
That sounds so great too because I had stomach issues all year and partially it's related to lactose, so that's been fun. You know how every year of your 20s you get a new debuff, makes your life more difficult. That's been great. So great. So yeah, good old steaks. Steaks are still safe. Anyway, before you came in, Webb, we were actually starting on our things we were happy about in 2020. Literally anything. Fill the list of good things that happened this year. Last year. Okay, I'll let you guys churn it over because it's been some good times for me. It's been I hope
getting hired onto my job.
Oh, there you go. That's a good thing.
Switching over from a temp to full-time employee. That's always a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, congrats.
And getting to see the first case of Elements of Justice get finished this year.
Is that a show?
It's a project I'm in. It's a continuation of Turnabout Storm, the My Little Pony Phoenix Wright crossover.
Oh.
Yeah, I voiced Apollo Justice in that one.
Oh, very cool. I'm sorry, I don't know Phoenix Wright, so I'm not familiar with that story.
No, it's fine. Don't worry. It's a game series. Phoenix Wright. Hold on, I gotta gather my words.
I do know the broad strokes of Phoenix Wright. I actually did get one of I don't know which game, but one of the game albums. It's the one that has the slow black coffee song or whatever. I love that background jazz when I'm writing sometimes.
That might be the third one, Justice for All.
Oh, sweet! That's a great Metallica album.
Yeah,
too.
the very first game is Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. The second one is Trials and Tribulations, and the third one is Justice for All. And then there was one with that happened later on called Apollo Justice, and then afterwards there was the Miles Edgeworth investigation game.
That almost sounds like a Lucasfilm name, Miles Edgeworth, or not Lucasfilm, LucasArts. I always think of the Monkey Island series with that lead character had such a goofy name.
Hey, if you get the chance, look into the game. You'll see a bunch of goofy names in there. Like in the first 3 games, the main detective of the series is named Dick Gumshoe.
Oh, that's perfect. That's really great.
And
Who names their child something like that? That feels mean.
well, no, Dick.
The Gumshoes
is-
are a proud family.
Dick is an old before the whole perversion bit. Dick was actually a common name for.
I'm
Dick-
sorry, the way you opened with that.
At least Skybolt is amused.
I have to be. All the mirth has to flow now. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a very American film term on noir characters. Gumshoe and Dick are both names for private investigators.
Well, no, Dick is also an abbreviation or an alteration of the name Richard.
Yes,
Richard.
I actually
Don't
made
name
that.
your child after a male body part.
That's right. Poor all
Hold
the
on.
Dicks and Petes have had a rough couple of years. No, I made that joke in the server on Richard Knight, the canon founder of Night City of cyberpunk fame or infamy rather. So that's the founder of Night City, the big venture capitalist designer, whatever. So remember, when you're playing cyberpunk, every night is Dick Night. That's the way it is.
Okay, as a surname, I just went ahead and looked it up. As a surname, Dick is the 1,513th most common name in Great Britain, with 6,545 bearers.
Oh,
So let's see, Dick, and then surname, and then the meaning of the name Dick is like son of Richard.
yeah. There are so
That
many
makes
jokes
no
I
sense
want to
at all.
make, but I don't want Chris to tune
And
out.
the region of origin was from Scotland,
That makes sense.
northeast England.
They are the ones with the propensity of flashing themselves on the battlefield, so that makes a lot of sense.
Hey, it throws off their enemies apparently.
That's such a good movie.
So,
Freedom.
The variant forms of the name Dick is Dixon. There's the two versions.
Keep going.
two-
I'm sorry.
Skybolt is having too much fun.
I'm getting to the point that I'm a little tired, so laughter is contagious, unfortunately. The name Dixon is spelled Dixon, while Dixon is Dickson. So anyway, the other variant is Richardson, Richards, and Richard.
But
So-
of course, the most the most famous Dick on the internet is Dick the Birthday Boy. Red Letter Media's own Rich Evans. This is
I don't know that one. I just know Dick Tracy.
That's right. We have Dick Tracy and Tricky Dick Nixon. So many dicks. 2020 was the biggest dick though. Okay.
You know, it's always interesting. Words. I'm starting to slur. It's always interesting how names change throughout the years and how the way society's speech and meanings of certain things comes and goes.
Oh yeah, like old Anglo-Saxon characters for like British names. It's crazy. You have the AEs and the thorn symbols and all sorts of weird non-Latin letters that we finally got purged for the most part from the alphabet. Those are funny. I was going through history side of YouTube and came across a quick breakdown of the Battle of Hastings, so that was kind of fun. Going back to fun things from 2020. Just randomly, I have enjoyed the various streams this year that Chris is always online, which is so great for stuff like this. I have to ask though, because we have Dearest here, what is your favorite metal groups? Just in general, and then maybe something specific to Norway, because I'm always curious of Scandinavian metal culture.
Oh, hello,
Ah,
dearest. I didn't know
this
you
is-
were here. I know that was odd.
I'm not.
Sorry.
I'm not
Sorry.
a metal person.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I was just curious. What? Okay,
What
what is Chris's favorite? What do you hear her playing when she's stewing in her little angry modes?
I don't think he has seen me in angry mode for a few years. It's rare for me to actually get angry.
She just curses someone
No, I don't.
for a little while.
Okay, now we have a new goal for this year. Make Chris angry and record it.
How about no?
She's like, oh, they should go to hell. I don't mean they should go to hell sincerely, but they should go to hell.
No.
Jiminy freaking Christmas. I'm trying to show an image of Dick Tracy to
to
Chris here, but all the images I'm finding are way too big to share on Discord. Forget it.
Well, my dearest, do you have anything good that happened this year?
Oh, she teed you up for the easy answer.
Just another year.
Just another year.
Got to see Mandalorian. There we go.
Oh! that is
go.
something worth celebrating.
Mandalorian's awesome.
Has everyone seen the Mandalorian ending?
I saw the entire Star Wars thing. I haven't seen it before.
Oh, really? Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, we had a marathon with all the movies.
I don't know. It was okay.
Yeah, it doesn't really work when you're introduced to it as an adult. I was introduced to the original trilogy when I was 5, so I had a proper overdose of Star Wars in my childhood.
I was born in '89, so I got to see the videos when they came out on VHS.
Yeah, it's funny. I actually have the last set of VHS copies of the original trilogy before the special editions. It was the last VHS release beforehand, which I'm very proud of.
So let's do a little bit of Mandalorian.
Yes.
I want to ask, who is people's favorite character from the show? And I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna say Nurse and Protect all the way.
That was a great use of an IG droid. Absolutely, just reprogramming it as a nurse droid is really funny, and I love that.
Yeah, if it hadn't been for the reprogrammed droid, it would have been I Have Spoken. Just because I can't remember his name.
That's right. Yeah, he is great.
Oh, I'll look him up right now, but I know who you're talking about.
I have spoken. Yeah, that was Nick Nolte, I think. That was really great.
Who's your favorite, dearest?
Bill Burr.
Context, maybe, please.
The bald
Three-gun.
Empire sniper dude that turned mercenary.
Oh yeah, Bill Burr. Yeah, he is
It's
great.
Bill Burr. Yeah.
It is really hard separating him from just like you're like, oh yeah, Bill Burr is a Star Wars guy. Obviously Mando is too easy of an answer. I'm gonna go with the Darksaber, not Giancarlo Esposito. That literally just the Darksaber. I love that thing. I've loved the look of that. I'm sorry.
Not the guy who plays it?
No, literally just the Darksaber. No.
The
So
Darksaber itself?
I'm going into a story where I first discovered that it was basically a bonus item in the original Force Awakens games, and I knew none of the lore behind it or the War of Mandalore or anything like that beforehand. But it looked so cool in the game that as soon as I got it at the very end, which is the only place you can get it, replayed the entire game with it, and it was so great. And honestly, if you look at the lore of the Darksaber, it has almost its own character's worth of lore. Just how many hands it's changed and its place as a symbol of power for Mandalore and their history with the Jedi and everything and blah, blah, blah. But obviously, Mando himself is probably favorite character just because, obviously. But also because, he actually had to, come to terms, especially the second season, with everything that it meant to him to be Mandalorian. He meets this, former, what were they called? The Death Squad or whatever. The red-haired chick. Who's royalty of Mandalore. Sabine...
Oh, yeah.
Satine's sister, Bo-Katan.
Yeah.
Bo-Katan. And she immediately takes off her helmet, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, what have you done? You're exposing yourself."
Sorry.
No, you just got off. That's great. Yeah, and he just has to come to terms with like what it actually means to be Mandalorian, and like, you know, what is more important is this code that has been ingrained to him since he was a war orphan, or Baby Yoda. And obviously it was Baby Yoda. And yes, I'm gonna keep calling him Baby Yoda because Grogu's kind of a dumb name. I'm sorry.
Baby Yoda for almost the entire 2 seasons. So.
That's part of the problem. It's like, if they wanted us to use Grogu, they probably should have, like, you know, slapped that on a necklace or something. Like, when Mando pulled him out of the surgical clinic, they could have had, you know, a Red Cross bracelet that said Grogu in Star Wars script, but no. So yes, he's Baby Yoda. And even the creators have confirmed, like, yeah, you can keep calling him Baby Yoda. That's fine. He's a baby of the Yoda race.
No, Baby Yoda. Considering that how few there are, they might as well just be Baby Yoda.
I know. It's like, are they Sith Lords in the sense that, like, there can only be 2? You got Yoda and Yaddle, and then Yaddle dies, and now it's like maybe Yoda and then Baby Yoda. So, yeah.
But what happens if we find another Baby Yoda?
Well,
I guess.
that's how you rebuild a species, little by little.
Skyball.
Unless they're both male, or how they...
That could be a problem. But, you know, science, cloning, or something.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's
that
like...
didn't go so well, did it?
It's like Jurassic Park. Life finds a way. You just gotta throw some frog DNA in there, or something.
No, don't throw frog DNA, then it becomes cannibalism.
That's true. He eats enough frogs. It's like, yeah, one with the Force.
Yeah, I had trouble seeing that because the frog was still alive.
Oh wait, what the fuck am I talking about? Ahsoka. Ahsoka is the greatest character in The Mandalorian because she's the greatest character in Star Wars, obviously.
I know of what's happened in
But if
season
not,
2,
we
but
don't
I have
know.
not. I have not watched it properly, but I do know the characters that popped up, and from the Mandalorian as a whole so far, minus Ahsoka, I think that the ex-rebel fighter to me is the best because she's on par with the Mando.
Oh, the shock trooper.
The one he ends up
yeah,
the one he ends up meeting on that planet with all the people. You know, he ends up
The lady with the side cut that can punch through metal.
Yes.
Yes.
Was that her? I don't remember. I don't remember names at the moment.
Yeah, I'm really not good with actor names myself, but yes, I know who you're talking about.
Hold on, I'm looking up now.
She was the
Cara
bad
Dune.
guy in
Cara Dune.
Deadpool. Yeah.
Cara
She was the
Dune
bad
is her
guy
name.
Yeah, she was the bad guy in Deadpool.
Oh, was she? Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't
one
know
of
that.
them. The super.
Oh, no
lady
wonder
is
she
great.
looks so familiar. But yeah, no,
I think it
Cara
was fun
Dune.
having her in there throwing some balance and fun moments in,
Yeah.
and how quickly like they got the kid, and she's just like, "You guys are not getting your favorite line."
Want some soup.
Some soup.
I think
Don't play with your food.
Oh yeah,
my
where they're
God.
fighting.
Oh my gosh, that was one of the. I physically cringed in that second or third episode when Baby Yoda starts eating the eggs of the lady, like before she can get home to her husband.
Spider stuff. Ugh.
There was something
Yeah.
kind of deeply upsetting about that.
But
You
he's just
Hey.
he's just a 50-year-old baby. He
I
doesn't
mean,
know any better.
He's competent enough where he can transmit his name via brainwave signals, where it's like, you can't just eat people's eggs anymore.
Okay,
Also-
I gotta remind you guys. Technically, he's a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
So him eating whatever he comes across doesn't shock me at all. Disturbs me, but not shock me.
But hey, you
and,
know, the writers got back
mostly-
at him.
Mostly it was Ahsoka that was in control of the conversation. Because if Grogu would have been able to transmit thoughts on his own, he would have transmitted thoughts to Mando.
He's like a little Bluetooth receiver.
Shouldn't also. I think she's getting her own series along with Boba Fett.
She already had her own series. It was called The Clone Wars. But no. Yes, you are right. I think she's getting a series. Boba Fett is getting a series next year, and then Mando Season 3 the year after? So, I don't know. They're saying, like, what do they do with him now? It's like, well, obviously, you gotta take back Mandalore. Free Mandalore. Hashtag Free Mandalore.
Yeah, but he's technically the boss of Mandalore now, since he holds the.
That was
You're
really funny
down
too.
now.
I saw a webcomic somewhere where the person's like, well, option B, right, is you marry the guy, and it's like, hey, there you go. We build a new Mandalore the old-fashioned way. Through monarchy and marriage.
Are they allowed to do that?
I don't know. I guess if you have the sword, it's your game.
Your call?
Yeah. What are you gonna do about it? I killed the Mudhorn.
Well, with a little bit of help.
Yeah,
I don't think
they
the
don't have to
Mudhorn.
mess
It's the big serpent thing.
Or the black saber.
No, the acid spewing.
The sand dragon.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true too. They killed the Crate Dragon. That was kind of cool.
Yeah. And I'm just, every time I see through that few episodes, I'm always thinking, why do you want a meat that has been dragging for many days in the sun, medium rare? If you don't want to get sick, you have to cook that all the way through, honey.
Certainly good enough. You can try the meat.
That didn't look dry though.
I'm also a fan of more well done. I usually take my steaks medium well, but I think in the case of them, it's so dry aged and desiccated that I don't think the meat is that dangerous. Probably, it's just tough. It's like one giant strip of beef jerky.
You just gotta gnaw and work at it.
Hashtag Year of the Ox. It's bovine season.
Anyway, the writers did kind of get back at Grogu, I think, in response to the whole egg bit. Was when Grogu, was given a bowl of mystery stew, and he's like poking at it with a spoon, and then a weird little octo creature jumps and latches onto his face.
Oh yeah.
And then
that's why I say don't play with your food, and then your baby Yoda is like, but he's eating my face.
Also, on the part
Mando takes his vibration knife and just taps it and says, "Stop playing with your food."
Why, excuse you, it's eating my face.
He's just looking at it. I was like, "You want me to eat that? It tried to eat me."
Also,
Exactly, revenge.
on the part of the frog lady, it's like, I know it's not like a jar of pickled eggs like that sits in a bar for way too long. That's like your progeny, the last of your future family line. You should probably count and see how many you have, and then when you start like hitching a taxi through space, that count doesn't go down mysteriously. I don't know. She could have been a little more responsible.
For all you know, maybe Grogu sensed evil in that one egg and it's like, I'm gonna eat this one.
The Force works in mysterious ways.
Yes, because the frog people are the ones we have to fear.
Hey, you never know. Next Star Wars show is Star Wars: Attack of the Frog People.
Yes,
or whatever
those
the species
who
is
can't
called.
survive if it gets too cold or too warm. Yes, fair enough.
That's true. Yeah, one of the species that is most temperamental with their environments. I don't see much of a future for them.
Spacesuits.
Okay, slit the spacesuit and then you're done.
It is kind of lucky, though, that the Star Wars universe, like, every planet only has one biome, though, because then you just have to find a swamp planet, and the entire planet is the swamp planet, so that's kind of lucky. Like, what was the one from Attack of the Clones that the blue-haired tassels lady went to? F something. Fumakar?
I'm afraid I don't know.
Yeah. obviously I'm a big Star Wars fan. It was my friend who was the extended universe expert.
I used to know a lot of the names of Star Wars planets and whatnot, but then it's just like over the years, other stuff happens, and it's just like, okay.
So, since you're a big Star Wars fan, or you both are, I have an unpopular meaning about the last Star Wars movies.
Oh, here we go.
Which ones? Which one's the last one?
Very
'Cause, you know,
strong opinions.
like Disney last or the original last?
Disney.
Disney last, because despite things going maybe a bit too smooth for Rey, I actually liked the movies. I liked how they made the Force something more sudden, and not a big force to fight and do a lot of stuff at the same time. Like, it became more of, you have to be at a peace of mind and a subtle type of thing. Like, for me, who works with spiritual stuff, it made a lot more sense the way they portrayed the Force in these movies compared to the others. I felt they explained it a lot better, especially when Luke was trying to teach Rey about how to reach out to the Force and not actually reach out with your hand.
Oh wait, he actually trained her?
Yes. But of course, I'm not going to start on the Luke suddenly turning against his core about hope and people and stuff. I'm not going to go into that, because what the heck were you thinking?
Well,
That's not Luke. But back
okay,
on
we
track.
agree on that.
Yeah,
My
we
opinion
agree
was
on that
the
very
entire
much.
second movie should have just been the casino planet, and they all gamble for a while, and then it becomes an Ocean's 13 movie. That's
I
the
gotta
correct
say though,
ending.
Recently there has been some evidence that popped up. Granted, it's still under speculation as to whether it's real or not, that the second movie actually had a different script, and it would have shown Luke in a better light, and actually would have trained Rey.
that had Luke's Skywalker, Luke's.
From the first one, The Force
Yeah.
Awakens. I don't think she ever showed up again later.
Yeah, she did in the last of the Disney movies. She is there when Leia's.
Dies.
No, that too. But when Leia's corpse disintegrates.
Happened